Okay, I had a crazy idea. I'm with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and of course, you know their quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. You know what would be better than Trevor Lawrence at QB? A wide receiver. A wide receiver would be better at quarterback than Trevor Lawrence, which is exactly what I did. And so, it's not like actually, I just found a quarterback with good stats that he doesn't need to be good at. Like, stats that would want you to be a wide receiver. And that is speed and stamina. This is just a crazy stamina QB. Okay. Hey guys, and welcome back to another JFC video. Today, I'm doing a little bit of an experiment. Is it better to have max speed, or is it better to have max stamina? So, of course, I need to grind so I can get him up to max stamina. I already know that. So, what would be better? Max stamina or max speed? Okay, so I grinded and now he is full stamina. So it can be a fair battle. For speed, for stamina. And so, the challenge is going to be, I'm going to sim this season. And we're going to see who has more yards this season. Whoever has more yards wins. And that is the stat you should care more about. We might do if you should rather have a speed or you should rather have good stamina. Of course, we could add all of them to catching, strength, speed, and stamina. If we really wanted to, we could do every single stat. So what is the best stat we can do? But that would be a lot of work on me trying to get 4 people who have all that. So I was just doing, what would you ever have speed related? And so, me personally, I think he's going to win just because he has better stats. And I always pick people with more speed than stamina. But let's get right into this. Okay, we are on the halfway point of the season. Let's see what stats we have. His stats so far for the season is 243 yards. I'm going to say that's not that good. And his stats for this year is 688. So right now, it is better to be what was I going to say? It's better to be fast than have good stamina right now. But we, of course, still have to sim the rest of the season and maybe even the playoffs. Because we are 5-2. And the season is over. And so let's see how both of them did. But before I show you the results, I have to say, this is not like information you should take and listen to 100%. One of these players was a first round pick, and the other one was a second round pick. So first, it might not even been the speed and the stamina that made this difference. It might have just been that one of them was a first round pick and one of them was a second round pick. So before we show you the results, that's just what I have to say. And also, we went 13-4. But of course, the Texans had to ruin our day. But now let's see. I think that he will get a better score, which is why I'm going to check him right. He got 852 yards, which is not that good. And he got, which is better than the 250 he had at the halfway through. He got 600 yards in one half. But now let's see him. 1,630 yards. He had 1,000 yards in the second half of the season. Absolutely crazy. And so, that tells you that it is technically better to have a player with max speed than with a player that has max stamina. But of course, like I said, don't take this 100% because he's a second round pick and he was a first round pick. So of course it just might be because one of them's better than the other because he's 4.5, he's 2.5. And so, but thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.